Let's move with the times. Tech Media on Afternoon Talk. Let's move with the times. Only on SAFM.
So the MTN App of the Year competition was held a few days ago, and the overall winner is Domestly, as in domestication. So Domestly, Domestly. Let's find out why they won. Berno Potgieter is with us, the co-founder of Domestly. Berno, good chatting to you. Hi.
Hi, Ashraf. Thank you so much for having us this afternoon.
Yeah, and well, it's not me. You force yourself to be on the air by virtue of winning a competition. I mean, that's really what you did.
Yes, definitely.
Tell me about it. Okay, so what is Domestly as a business? Or, in fact, is it a business or an app, or is it both?
So Domestly is an app, but it's also a young online technology startup. But in its essence, it's an app that you can use on a website at www.domestly.com, where you can book and find a cleaner that can come clean your home or your business, in short.
Now, what's so special about this app? I mean, there are other companies that have also, have sort of similar models. There could be some differences, but essentially also it's not about picking up the phone. What makes, since you were judged on the actual app, if I can understand you, right? What's so unique about the actual app?
So basically what it is, it uses technology, obviously, in an industry that hasn't changed much in a long time. And what we do is we actually, the big thing about us is we try and empower the cleaners as individual cleaners themselves working on a platform. So in the old essence and traditional model, you'll have a cleaning company that you'll pick up the phone and you will call them. But on Domestly, what we're doing is we're trying to, put the ball back into the cleaners' court, where they can uplift themselves using the app itself. So a customer can then book a cleaner directly using the Domestly website or the app. And what's also the biggest difference is that the cleaner can actually set her own rates on Domestly, and she can control her own earning potential as well.
Why were the judges so impressed?
I think, we're living in a technology era. People are using Uber to get to events or to get to dinners in the evening, and people are using technology to aid them in this busy lifestyle. And I think Domestly comes as an app, as that lifestyle element that really changes people and helps them become better. And then on the other side, you also get the social upliftment angle of the platform. In the last 6 months, we've created around 600 jobs for previously unemployed women in Cape Town, Johannesburg. So just along the whole lifestyle element, it's also doing an amazing job of creating jobs in our country. And
the idea in terms of how it was constructed, I mean, talk to me about that. So what came first? The concept of providing a service for, domestic work or domestic workers and housekeeping, or the app came first and then one said, hold it, we can adapt it now to domestic issues?
Yeah, so it actually started back in my hometown of Port Elizabeth. It started with our own cleaner who was working for my family, and she was not getting enough jobs in a week. She was only busy 2 or 3 times a week. So it really started as a concept of how can we help people like her get more job opportunities. And at the same time, the taxi company Uber came into South Africa. So it started as an idea of how can we use technology in this very old industry to try and create more job opportunities in short, really.
How now that you've won, I mean, what sort of impact is going to make on your company?
So it's been a massive impact for us. Like in the last week, we've received so many users, so many requests from cleaners to try and get onto our platform. It really created that platform for us to get the voice and the message out there. Like I said, we had about 400 cleaners that were on the waiting list to try and get onto Domestly, and obviously we can't add them without the demand and without the users booking them. So it's created that opportunity for us to add another batch of 100 cleaners on the platform. So it's creating another 100 jobs in Cape Town, Johannesburg, and Pretoria. It's also created that that voice, that brand awareness that we were looking for. So just in terms of our own operations, it's enabled us to grow quicker and really build our customer base in Cape Town, Pretoria, and in Johannesburg.
All right, so let's just confirm how many domestic workers now on your app.
So in the last 9 months, we've created around 600 jobs. So at any moment, you'll find in Cape Town, you'll find about 200 that are live. In Johannesburg, you'll find around the same amount. And then we're also adding another 100 to 200 in Pretoria in the next few months. So At the moment, I think on the total platform, there's about 500 that are live across the 3 cities.
Sounds pretty wonderful. Well done to you guys. I think that's fantastic. Feel free, in fact, not just feel free, I insist, tweet the link of your award-winning app to me on Twitter, Ashraf Garda, and as well as SAFM Radio. Do use hashtag Afternoon Talk, and of course you can use the MTN App Awards hashtag too, so I can share that with listeners as well. All right, Berno, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much, Ashraf.
There we are, Berno Potgieter, co-founder of Domestly. Check it out. I think the world of how you connect with domestic workers and how you hire them, absolutely changing.